many sights to see, and when I look in my window, so many different people to be, that it's strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. When I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Summer cat looking over his shoulder at me, and he's strange, sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. You got to pick up every stitch. The rabbits running in the ditch. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Where'd I go? When I look out my window, what do you think I see? And when I look in my window, so many different people to be. It's strange, sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. The rabbits running in the ditch. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. Where'd I go?
Hit that thumbs up, y'all. I can see they over here already thumbsing down. My goodness, do these people respect freedom of thought? Do these people understand that we don't have to conform to their religion? So I wanted to come and send out a public service announcement to all witches to beware, because the church is on the attack again. Spirit always leads me to these certain places on YouTube, and you can hear Christians, they're still attacking witches. Now, here's what I want to say. First of all, I don't believe any Black person can be a Christian. So you're fooling yourselves. And at the end of the day, the only problem is you guys and the negative energy. See, if somebody that didn't identify themselves as a witch would walk up to you and say, hey, look at the evil that you're doing, you're affecting people vibrationally. You're sending negative energies to people vibrationally. What about that? And they didn't identify as a witch. They would be telling you the truth. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Most Christians, I'm sorry, they evil. That whole system has become corrupted. Okay, now need I remind y'all that Christianity within itself is witchcraft, and it's actually based upon paganism. The disciples, all that stuff has already been exposed years ago. But here's the thing about it, is that there are some people that like to use the religion to keep you in chains, including your own people. These people create most of the problems. They are creating most of the disease, the sicknesses, the illnesses on this earth, because of their ignorance. They're very, very ignorant. Okay. Now, these people have been brainwashed, period. Why they are coming for witches? Because Pastor done lost some money. See, the church has been losing an exorbitant amount of money the past 10 years at least. They've been losing a lot of money. Okay, since 2012, the church has. Okay, and Pastor likes to get that free money. Okay, so it's a problem, especially when there's witches out here that are doing a better job than they are, making more money or making money. They want you to go and give them your power so that they can use it against you. I wouldn't listen to a word that they say, honestly. They are witches, but they are using a witchcraft. They are using a specific type of biblical witchcraft on you all. And if you are a person that believes in peace, if you are a person that believes in harmony, if you are a person that believes in free thinking, okay, if you believe in using your own power to actually heal people, if you believe in this, the church is coming for you. Why the church can't mind their own business, I have no idea. I'm gonna tell you what my theory is, though, because I believe that these people have just generally lost their mind. Especially if you a Black person. You sound dumb. That religion was used to keep you in captivity. Okay, and I'm not talking about in captivity where you may not want to leave. You may be in love. See, you were supposed to feel that way about your spiritual husband. See, Jesus Christ can't be everybody's spiritual husband because he's just one man. If you are a Black person and you contend to the witchcraft of the church and to Christianity and religion to that point, where you are condemning people. You are only talking about yourself. That religion was used to put you in captivity. Nobody actually needed that religion to make them act right. A lot of people think, oh, well, it keeps me acting right. It keeps me this, it keeps me that. No, it doesn't. You have enough sense on your own to do the right thing. You didn't need to be afraid of going to hell just to not do something wrong. So they coming for you in every way. And they're even doing rituals while calling you a witch and saying that you're going to hell while they're doing rituals. Now tell me if that is not hypocrisy. Tell me if that is not hypocrisy. They create so many problems every single day by running around acting hypocritical. You know how you're using witchcraft right now? You see, a lot of them will go to church and they'll start having identity issues. All of a sudden, they are pastor. First of all, nobody should be speaking that way, probably except for your pastor, and because that's because pastor got to deal with it. For you to be a church member running around here judging high priestesses and people that are of a different sect, you are committing witchcraft, the same thing that you accuse witches of doing. Same thing. You know why? Because you're using your tongue, you're using your voice, you're using your throat. This is what's so stupid about it. And you know what? It's usually after they have some sort of scary experience is when they get to clutching the Bible and then attacking witches. Let me tell you something. The only witches that you are seeing attacking people are the ones that are not really witches. Trust me, witches are doing both high magic and low magic, and they are probably the only reason why you still walk this earth. But as they walk this earth in turmoil, they're confused. First of all, there is no revelations. This has already happened, but it happened metaphorically. Everything that you read in the Bible is a metaphor. There's never going to be a time where the earth is covered in fire. It's not going to happen. Okay. But these people fantasize about it every day, suffering, and people suffering. And for what? What does it all mean? I'm going to tell y'all what that religion is for. That religion is for the people that are lost and turned out. The people that wrote the Bible, the things that they wrote in the Bible about killing, they was killing, and they was also stealing from people in the land. These people were mentally ill. Okay, go read the Bible and tell me if the people that wrote it was not mentally ill. And everything that Christians are not supposed to do, they do it anyway. Okay, they're mentally ill. They are creating most of the mental illnesses. Jesus is looking for refuge in the homes of witches. They think for some reason the deity that they are working with is Jesus Christ, and it is not. That's not Jesus that they're working with, especially if they're trying to sacrifice other people like Jesus was so-called sacrificed. No, Jesus was murdered. He was murdered. Okay? This is one of the biggest unsolved crimes of the world. Now, there's some people that don't believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that Jesus did exist. But I believe that Jesus Christ, like a lot of us other witches, cannot stand what Christians do. Anytime a Christian opens up their Bible and starts condemning people, you are not a Christian, period. You're not, and you're going to learn a very valuable lesson from that. They are. They're going to learn. And then you see, and see, the problem is that these people, they may be getting what they want out of life financially, but the rest of it is gone. The rest of it is not there. And these people are sick. Okay, they are some of the main ones at the hospitals, half dying and sick. What does that tell you? Yeah, well, what you mean, Jesus Christ, how the Christians say? I think it's ridiculous. And you know what? They're not jealous of the witches that they're not jealous of. They're only jealous of witches that look a certain way. If you a witch and you got a certain look about you, you're demon spawn, and you're going to hell. So again, they pick and choose who they condemn. They flock like birds to channels of witches because they are attracted to us. They want to be us, but they are afraid. So as they live their lives every single second in fear, the clock is ticking. You know, Saturn is about time. Saturn is the god of time. The planet Saturn has a lot to do with time. And these people do nothing but waste time every single day. Okay? And they're doing it every single day. The church is over. Okay? I'm going to show y'all something real interesting. Now, you know how they say, you know that their own Bible condemns images of Jesus Christ, right? Now, I know that for a fact. I'm going to show y'all when the Jesus statue burned down. Okay, this was the end. Okay, y'all remember that? 10 years ago, exactly, about 10 years ago is when the Jesus statue in Ohio was struck by lightning and burned down. Okay, that was a sign for Christians. It was, because what that meant was it was over. Now, I understand that these folks still got their churches and they got to finance them churches. Stop trying to convert people. Okay? You know what? Even if somebody were convertible, they wouldn't convert to your church because all you do is try to spread fear, and people are tired of that, especially witches. Stop praying that witches, male and female, are going to come to your church and give you their power. Use your own. This has been exposed for so many years. If you are a part of a church or a religion, then you do it. It seems like to me that what Christians and other people of other religions are trying to do is pass a curse to somebody else. Okay, with the evangelism and the and trying to convert folks, something tells me that that's not what these people are supposed to be doing. And you know what they're doing? You know what they will do? They will try to create hell on earth, which is a totally different realm that was created for them. Okay, they're trying to create this hell on earth, and you know, they'll talk about you. Like I said, they'll spread false rumors about you. They'll say you're a false prophet, or you're lying, or you're a liar. But then in reality, who the false people are is them, because they just want to take advantage of people. Why these people, you know what they want to do? They're ready for more contracts. They are ready for more contracts. And you know what? They'll get these fake people. They'll get fake people to come online and say, oh, I converted to Christianity. All of those people are being paid off. All of those people are full of crap. All of those people sit there and they are depressed on a daily basis. These people are going through depression. They're going through anxiety. They are going through hell in their minds every single day. And see, witches already told them the truth a long time ago. A long time ago. Okay, I'm about to share a screen. Okay, I'm getting ready to share a screen with y'all. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Okay. These people, they're losing it. Okay, let me show y'all. Remember when this happened?
Yeah. You get a call from the Jesus being on fire in Colorado yet? No. Apparently, my life is now on fire.
See that?
The caller from 75 said that it was the Jesus. Now, whether or not it is, I don't know. But
you know who did this? Jesus himself did it. It was a sign of the times. This happened 10 years ago. Okay?
Which has been a giant landmark along I-75 statue of Jesus in Monroe, destroyed by fire and lightning. Our neighbor is in Monroe this morning. Good morning, Rob and Sheila. We are along I-75 in Monroe, and behind me is what a lot of folks refer to as touchdown Jesus. Many people drove by it and looked and saw this statue this morning. Take a look, it is burnt to the ground. Nothing is left after the lightning struck it during the storm last night.
Lightning struck the Jesus statue. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Okay. There it is. That's the remnants of it. Burned all the way down. But why did lightning strike it? Because it's blasphemy, number one. According to the Bible, having a big statue of Jesus Christ was blasphemy. First of all, we ain't even supposed to know what Jesus Christ looked like. Don't nobody really know what Jesus Christ looks like. So they began to search for images of Jesus. It's all throughout. You can go look it up. You know, I think that's an image of Jesus. Jesus showed up in my toast. You know, technically Jesus is not even supposed to, nobody is supposed to, nobody knows, okay, what Jesus looks like. So to have a statue of Jesus was blasphemy. But one of the reasons why this happened, why God struck that particular statue, is because they are hypocrites. That's why. That's why that happened. Okay? Because they're hypocritical. And I'm going to tell you something. Churches, y'all going to have to mind your own business. You're going to have to stay out of the business of the witches. First of all, y'all don't do nothing but sit up there and pray all the time, and you take no real action. So you're not doing the world any good. The people that are the world leaders are factually the witches. You wouldn't even be here. You would be struck by lightning and burned up just like your statues of Jesus. You don't understand what you're talking about. And this was a sign. Is this not understanding? Or are you not understanding what was happening when this happened? 62-foot Jesus statue burned to the ground. Why? Why did God do it? Okay, we all know that when lightning strikes, that's God, right? Or is it not? Was it not? Was it the weather machine that did it? Yeah, it wasn't actually God that did that struck that. So Christians created a version of God, sold it, but that's not really God. It's not. Those words written in that Bible have nothing to do with God. God would never say that. God would never tell you to kill your own kids. God would never tell you to dash children with rocks. God would never tell you to kill a psychic that's giving you a warning. You know why God would never do that? Because God loves you. God would never murder his only son. That's a lie. Learn how to distinguish the lie from the truth. You have been shown this over and over again. Now, I don't have to convert Christians. They're being converted every single day. They're being converted from Christianity to what is real. And the main consensus behind it is that they want to victimize people. They want to traffic people. The churches are behind probably 80. The churches are behind a lot of the sex trafficking and stuff. They do a lot of dirt. But they feel that they do it, and they feel that Jesus forgives them. But he doesn't. He doesn't. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. I know that y'all thinking, oh, she's the devil. I did horrible things to people last week, and I went to church, and I felt that Jesus pulled all my sin from me. And you know what? Maybe he did. Maybe he did give you a second chance. But what about the third, the fourth? Some of y'all on y'all 365th chance. How many people are you going to hurt and destroy before you wake up? How many people are you going to spiritually attack before you wake up? How many families and lives are you going to destroy? How many children, innocent children, are you going to decapitate before you wake up? Not too many no more. Why are Christians being done like this? Some of them, because it's Judgment Day. It's been Judgment Day for them. And instead of them accepting the healing energy, everything that spiritualist talks about has been ordained by God. Everything, all of the healing, the Reiki, the crystals, the stones, the herbs that God put here for us. Instead, they rather pop a pharmaceutical that could have came from the outer realms. They don't even know nothing about it. Now, if you see a Christian that ain't doing that, that's a true Christian. Okay? I believe that Christians that don't go out there and try to convert people, they have their own personal relationship with whatever that deity is. I believe that those people are very different. But I believe that if you go out here and you are judging people in that way, based upon a label, based upon what you read in that Bible, you are doing yourself and your family a disservice. And this is part of the reason why so many of the younger people in your families are breaking free from the elders. Because you're not an elder. You can't even think for yourself. They're not thinking for themselves. I'm just telling you the truth. That's why you got the elders against the younger ones. And there's a reason for that. In fact, there are a couple of planets that have deteriorated from our solar system that were destroyed by the same demon that created Christianity. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. The world is very divided, very, very divided on this, and will continue to remain divided. Because the people that know the truth, the people that actually commune with God in spirit, they know that Christians have a problem. They know that it's something wrong with them. They know that they're cursed. And the people that took the right path, they don't have anything to worry about. See, these people of these religions are worried. Why? Because Pastor needed a brand new car this year. Pastor couldn't get a brand new car because people have been leaving the church. Why have people been leaving the church? Because the church don't do nothing but take and take and take. That's all they do is take. Now, I've seen churches out there. They give away clothes. They give away food. Churches that are doing things like that. Okay. Churches that are doing things like that, they cool. The ones, these mega churches and shit, and these people that are all out there, Creflo Dollar, all them, don't nobody trust none of y'all. None of y'all. including what's the one that I did the reading on, the one that he's supposed to be all holier than thou, but then when he talks on the phone to his son, he talks to his son like he's a street thug. What's that? I get a Kirk Franklin. You don't even know how to have a conversation with your own children. You can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they losing money. The church is losing money, and y'all should. You have done nothing but abuse your power. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, little Jonna, and then we got Miss L Returns in the chat. Hello. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all the first sign that a Christian is full of shit is when they get to talking like that. You need to look at them and say, hey, you're full of shit. And it's not to say that Christians can't make mistakes. Anybody can make a mistake. But the fact that day in and day out, these people are in a delusion every single day. This is why most people, I'm going to tell y'all about a lot of our communities, especially the Black community. This is the reason why they so lost. They brought Black people over here to America from Africa, right? Okay, Africa was a paradise. It still is. Okay, I hear Africa is pretty beautiful in a lot of areas of Africa. Okay, they got you scared of it. They brought you over here. They shoved that religion at you. They kept it from you. So with the Black slaves and stuff that was here, they became curious about the Bible. And the reason why they became curious about it and wanted to read it is because it was kept from them. Like it was some kind of a prize to be won. So this was initially a part of the programming of whatever demon that resided over that. And I'm not talking about races of people, because I believe that all of them were demonically possessed. They had to be sat in. They had to have that demon sit in and take over them while they taught you how to give your power to a demon. It would be different if we thought, well, maybe they're making another universe. Y'all ever think about that? Maybe that's the reason why they steal and take from people. Christians, they stole from paganism. Everything that Christianity is about, it has a root in Christianity is paganism, is basically what it is. So that's why pagans have been so demonized, because Christians get what they got from paganism. So I don't understand why they keep doing it. Is this a mind game? And I'm sitting up here looking, I'm like, oh my God, please do not allow yourself to be indoctrinated in that. Please don't allow your children to be indoctrinated in that. Look, let me tell you, Christianity is the #1 reason why so many people are screwed up, including in my community. They're brainwashed. The reason why they brainwashed you and they told you not to think for yourself, they told you that being intelligent was a problem. They told you that thinking for yourself was a problem so that they could let many, many demons take over your body. That's why they did that to you. And the only place that these people are ending up is in jail or either in an insane asylum. Most of the time they got to go into the get mental health checkups because they so filled with demons. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's not a coincidence that I am sensing this on a Sunday on a new moon. Okay, so here's what you guys got to think about. It's the new moon right after the Easter, okay? For some reason, these people work with the moon cycles when they're trying to do whatever it is that they're doing. And they're doing rituals right now, okay? Just to let y'all witches know, okay? And what it is so that they can take over your consciousness, so they can take your solar plexus energy so that they can use it. Christians for a very long time have been creating infertility. They're the ones that created eugenics. They have been messing with people's sexual energy. They're constantly messing with people's sexual energy, which is messing up people's health and their normal hormone balances. That's why many of you guys are growing fibroid tumors in your body. And you know why a Christian or somebody that grew up in the church would come out of the people that throw that Bible at you, in my humble opinion, they're doing it because they are jealous. Even in the Bible, it even says, my people that follow me are going to be messed up. But they just accept it. You know, we have expanded upon, most people have expanded upon religion. These people want to keep things exactly the way that they are. And what it does is, this is what is creating the inner and the outer struggle, because these people will not let go. They will not let go of that Bible, of that indoctrination. They won't let it go. And they're upset because, see, originally they tried to put witchcraft on feminism. They tried to combine witchcraft and feminism. Witchcraft is not based upon feminism. Okay, us witches do not hate men. Like, it's so weird how they'll try to convince you that Christianity and religions, that is the man's power. No, it's not, because these people are getting sick. These people are going through hella changes, dying, committing suicide, killing their family members, trying to do ritual sacrifices on other human beings as well as their own children. If I were y'all, I wouldn't listen to them. When they get to talking that Bible crap, stop them in their tracks. Especially black folk. They are so disrespectful. Oh, here's another person that I want to show y'all real quick. And I want y'all to look at this picture of this lady and tell me what you think, okay? Because, see, they are trying to, oh my God, when you think about what these folks is trying to do. Let me show y'all one of the first historical witches that were black women. Okay? This woman right here, Harriet Tubman. Okay? You see what I'm saying? She's one of the first black witches. This woman is factually a witch. You can even tell by looking at her. You can tell by looking at her. Okay? That she was a witch. Okay? Oh, here she is when she became a crone. This is one of my favorite pictures of Harriet Tubman. Okay? This is her in her crone phase. Okay? She's a witch. That's who you want to model after. That's who you don't want to be like these, because I'm going to tell you something. These ladies that's sitting up in that church, they are collecting souls for that demon. Everybody in that church is collecting your energy for that demon. Okay? They are. They are collecting energy, sexual energy, whatever energy they can. They don't even realize it, or do they realize it? Yeah. Or do they even realize what they are? Is that they are procurers for this demon, is pretty much what they are. And they've been doing it for a very, very long time. Okay, a lot of y'all that, when it comes to First of all, when I first initially read parts of the Bible, when I realized that this so-called God had way too much concern for in your sex life, okay? And I'm talking about to the point where it was almost like this God was like, I don't want you to have sex and live life the way you're supposed to as a human being on this planet, because I want your sexual energy. This is the reason why a lot of times when you see people that are really, really religious like that, it's going to be some incest going on. It is. And typically people that are committing incest, they use the Bible to justify what they're doing. There have been people whose lives have been destroyed because of this. I get, and so here's what I want to say. Be very careful with these people that are involved with Christianity, especially the Black ones, because I'm going to tell you why. And I know that there's a lot of hoodoo practitioners that use that Bible. No, I do not agree with it. I don't, but I respect your right to choose how you practice your spirituality at any moment when you decide that you're going to look up at somebody and you're going to start manipulating them. You're going to start asking this spirit, because I can tell you that when you see a lot of them praying to Jesus, that's not Jesus. That's a demon that they're praying to, and they're putting your name on it. That's why I always ask Christians, don't pray for me. Please don't. I can feel them when they're praying for me. Pray for yourself, Christians. Pray for yourself. You ain't supposed to be praying for nobody else. The reason why you're doing that is because you have a demon inside of you. It's a very, very, it's a negative energy. Every time Christians pray for me, I feel like something negative is coming for me. I don't like it. Now, if you are a witch, because a witch can connect with whatever deity she wants. A witch can connect to Allah, Jesus. A witch can work with whatever deity that they want. Your relationship with Jesus Christ is your own personal relationship. Do not let these people make you feel bad for using your power for yourself and your family, because they would rather have you up at that church begging for their help rather than being an independent person in this large world that we live in. They would rather you be codependent. It makes them feel good that they can go and, eat ribs and big meats and stuff, and that you got to beg for some reason. It's a sickness in these people. And see, witches don't have to deal with that. I'm just telling y'all, please stop messing with witches. Y'all need to really quit messing with that religion altogether. It has screwed y'all up. Now, Elizabeth, what can you tell me, because your last name is that sounds like a Latino last name. See, they're no different from us, Hey, Enoch of God and Shining Diana. Yeah, it's starting to it's really starting to get on my last nerve. I have had enough of this. And a lot of them Christians, they don't even be living right. They do everything under the sun that is wrong. Okay, Mexican, yes. See, we have a connection. Mexican people, in my opinion, I feel like y'all are another derivative. Y'all just like us, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that, like, a lot of us are connected. You know what I'm saying? And see, that goes on a lot within a lot of other communities. It really does. And those spirits that are coming from that Bible, man, they're so harmful. They are turning our men into maniacs. and they are turning women into weak, codependent, judgmental people that can't get their head on straight. Okay, but the men, the effects that and then even the effects, now you got the church filled with women praying to this demon, and what do you think is wrong with the world? Okay, and churches are so beautiful when you see them, the big, you know, the ones with the cathedrals and all that stuff, and they got the stained glass, and it's breathtaking, but it ain't nothing but the devil that they speak of roaming through the church as well as running the church. In fact, if you're a True Blood fan, I think that's why I think that's why they got dinged, because in the show, because Christians be watching everything. In season 3 of True Blood, they basically, the writers of that show was talking about how vampires and other demons had taken over the church so that they could get sacrifices. And that's exactly what they have done. That's exactly what they have done. Okay, and no, we should not burn the Bibles, but what we should do is gather it all up, put it on a boat, ride that boat all the way to the Bermuda Triangle and let it sink. That's what needs to happen. It needs to go in the deep blue sea. All of that religious indoctrination, in my humble opinion, the world will never get better. Never. Until we do away with religion. Until we do away with, the Bible, period. I feel that, personally, and I believe that eventually it's going to happen. I do. I believe eventually it's going to happen because, they're the ones that create all of the hell. When you get us witches and spiritualists and we're making things clear for you, they want to cover up your eyes. They want to go, no, don't look at that. Don't look at us. Don't look at us stealing from your organs. Why do you think that why would we be anemic? Why would people be anemic at all? Where are people's energy going? These entities are feeding off of your life force. The human body was made perfectly by God, by the original God, was made perfectly. Why are people getting sick? Why are people low on magnesium? Surely you don't think that you have to. That's why we have to eat so much foods with so much of it, because they're pulling nutrients and energy out of us. I'm telling you. Oh, it is a definite mental strain. I mean, and you know what? It's not just the way that these religious people are communicating with us, but it's the inner communication. It's what they think about. It's what they focus on. It's what they focus on. These are the things, how they affect you vibrationally, because spirit been showing me all day. And now I don't expect my spirits to protect me from everything, and they won't, because there's certain things that they need for you to talk about and they need for you to understand. So today, when I got up, I felt fine, but then, after a while, you could tell what people were doing internally, externally, what they were speaking about. And I think it's ridiculous. And I think that and I'm going to tell you something. That's why I was saying, see, witchcraft will never be outlawed because witches run the show. Okay. That's why witches will never do that. Okay. But I do believe that because of the judgment, I believe that eventually a lot of religions are going to be outlawed. I can see that day coming because they create way too many problems. That, yeah, it makes no sense. They create way too many problems. And they know they are. They know that they are, but they do it anyway because a lot of them have no control over themselves. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Elizabeth. Absolutely. There's a video that I wanted to show y'all, and it's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to get people to understand. And see, Christians have disconnected people from the Most High. There are a lot of people that identify themselves as being atheists, and the reason why they identify themselves as that is because the God of the Bible is an asshole. And I feel comfortable with saying that. Do I think that God is going to strike me down? No, I don't. Because that's not God. That you read about in the Bible is not God. But a lot of atheists, the reason why they practice atheism is because Christians, number one, they don't make any sense. And number two, there's so many people that have came out of religious trauma. I actually have made $1 for everybody. For everybody. They have created so much trauma. And it's like, why can't you just let it go? Why can't they just let it go? It's because of fear. They cannot let it go. Even though throughout, literally throughout the centuries, we have found that religion, the best that it does is provide you comfort. And the reason why it provides you a little bit of comfort so that you can manifest what you want. But that's why they're not fully manifesting their full potential. That's why the only ones that do are the ones that preach that stuff. No, the God of the Bible, no. The God of the Bible, the God that they were talking to was not God. It was an entity that wanted to destroy the earth. And it's because of witches why the earth is even still here. Why you even have a little bit of air to breathe, even though they done polluted the air. Not to mention the fact that they gave you religion while they raped the planet. That's exactly what has happened. So, what are they going to do? Are they going to continue to mess with that's why, that is one of the reasons why in the Bible, it tells them to look the other way. Why does it tell Christians to do that? Well, because you know what? You may have bought that crud, but that doesn't mean that when you see other people that didn't buy it, shut up. Shut up. They need to shut up. Christians need to be quiet now. People that are of these other religions to where they can't even see that the world or the earth is crumbling around them, we have got to get them to shut up because they keep invoking that same demon. It's not God. Do you really, Enoch of God, do you really believe that the God of the Bible is God? I want to ask you that question because you said, yikes, I'm trying to figure it out. Do you really believe that? Do you believe that that was God, or was it a lower source of man? It lowered man's vibes. That's not God that's speaking in the Bible. It's not. These are people that claim that God was talking to them. So if somebody told you that, and if you're a believer in that, that's fine. That is for you to believe, but you can't tell somebody else what they should believe in and then tell them that they are the devil or a demon if they don't believe in the same exact thing that you believe in. That ain't right. And we'll go through years and years of trauma For some reason, hey, let me tell you something. You are not going to convert witches, man. I don't care what you do to them. Yeah, they do. I don't care what you do to them. You're not going to convert witches. You're not. Not going to happen. Not this one over here. Nobody convert to what? And I wouldn't do it for any amount of money either. For what? Something that was made up, and the fact that it was made up and you're using those words as spells is what gives it power. That's it. You are the one that gives that negative religion power. You. The people that are the good people, they would never give that demon power. People that are still doing that, y'all may have to find out the truth the hard way. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Hey, Erica Nicole. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hey, oh, you look familiar. How you doing? Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. And see, the more light energy that you have, the more they come after you. So the more power that you have, or the more source of a light that you are, they're coming after you so that whatever that demon is can consume the light. It's a book of curses. You're right, Shiny Diana. It's a book of spells, mainly curses on humanity. You're right, Goldwaters. They scared. That's why they're still in it. And they've been indoctrinated terribly. And you know what? Especially if you are an older person that was indoctrinated, and that, leave these kids and their minds alone. In fact, a lot of the people that you see, like, I'm not even going to lie to you. You know, I am not a Christian. I am pagan. Some people would even consider me to be a Satanist, but Satanism is freedom of thought. It's third eye open. That's what Satanism is. It's when your third eye is open and you're thinking for yourself. Okay, that's pretty much, you know, I don't care about, you know, people that may say that, oh, okay, well, I'm a Satanist and I believe in this. What they are doing to you is they are taking your power and using it for something else. Whatever it is not benefiting this planet or the people on this planet. It's not doing us any good. And it really, the problem is that so many people are afraid to speak up about it. Now, I am not a Christian, like I said, but see, I disagree with the Little Nas X video, okay? And see, it's very different. It's very complex what I'm talking about, because the people that made that video was made to convert you to Christianity so that they could put you back to sleep. That's why they do stuff like that. They come up with some wild shit. You know, oh, look at this. You know, look at what happens when you think for yourself. So again, that dude, in my opinion, Lil Nas X, he's an agent. He's an agent for the church. A lot of these people, they go way too far off in left field when it comes to what it is that they're doing and the messages and the indoctrination that they're sending out. And I believe, wasn't that the same dude that made that cowboy song that a lot of the youth liked, and he done captured the attention of the youth? But it's going to actually work in the opposite direction. It's not a sign of freedom. So at the same time, I can say that on both sides of the coin, the ones that are acting particularly evil and stuff like that, and they're, oh, ooh, we got to do this, and those people are just as bad as when you look at the flip side of the coin. Okay, so that video was meant to overall demonize freedom of expression. Okay, so I'm not for that. I'm not. I think and I've talked about that. I've talked about how how spirit really sees that and what is going on, and why they're trying to make people this or make people that so that they can demonize them. And so even if you were perfect, even if you, hell, even people in the church, you can go to church every Sunday, not practice witchcraft, and they still gonna hate you. They still don't like you. They still have a problem with you. They do. It doesn't matter what you do. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. That is what Christianity is. That is my newest saying about Christianity and other religions, especially, I want to say churches and stuff like that when they get their ideas. You are damned if you do and damned if you don't. So you might as well live life. Stop giving your power over to these people that are indoctrinating you. We already have enough people that are already indoctrinated. We don't need more people that have been taught this self-hatred. They're forcing celibacy on people. Women and men ain't supposed to live like that. You're not supposed to be living like that. So what do? Instead of people being able to live balanced lives, it's like people will search for freedom from that, and then they'll go and they'll do all kind of wild stuff. Well, you don't have to do that either. Just live your life and listen to what spirit is trying to say to you. Well, and they're always creating this. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all what they were doing, and I'm gonna throw the cards before I go. Spirits, what were they up to today? Because I could feel it heavily, big time. They was up to no good today. Okay. Now, the first card that fell out was the Page of Cups reversed. Okay, so what I believe that is them trying to shut down actual communication. They've been trying to shut down people's communications, people's ability to speak to each other. They don't want you to talk. They want you to shut up. Okay. Yep. 10 of Pentacles, this is them all grouped together. 5 of Swords. So the spirit is saying that 5 of Swords, they've been putting all kind of stuff out in the airwaves. Why are they creating so much hell on the earth? The 9 of Wands upright, the 3 of Wands reversed, but then the Moon card comes up. So they've been doing rituals with the new moon. Temperance, 2 of Wands, the Fool reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Wands reversed, the 8 of Pentacles reversed. They trying to, and it's all based upon the solar plexus and the heart. You can definitely tell that whatever it is, they stir up the pot. They've been in church today stirring up the pot. You can see them in a group. They have not been wishing well on the world. They haven't. They haven't. The Fool reversed. They want people to not trust each other. They want people, and see, Temperance and the Moon, these are 2 deities. These are 2 major deities that Christians were trying to fight. And they're going to lose that fight. The Temperance is an angel. May even a lot of people feel like it's the healer of the time of change. These people have been trying to stop ascension. They have been trying to stop the people of this planet from rising above all of this stuff. And literally, they can't do anything about it. Everything that they did today was all for naught. And eventually they're going to learn that what they need to do, this is what I'm going to suggest to a lot of the churches. Take what you have and go. Take what you have and go. Okay? To the churches that are on this, they want to fight. That's why the Five of Swords came up in the upright position. I know they definitely been doing work on me today, honey. That stuff it didn't even touch me. That's why I've been on here talking about it. Three of Wands reversed, the moon, and definitely their target is women. It just makes it worse. I thank God Temperance came up in this reading, but then the Fool is in the reverse position. So by next week, strange things are going to be happening. People gonna all of a sudden y'all gonna have problems in y'all relationships. I promise you. I know y'all gonna be calling me too. This is exactly what's gonna happen. In a couple of days, all of a sudden, I'm ready to kill you and beat you up because I don't trust you. And then King of Pentacles is in the reverse position. So they're blocking out healing energy. They're actually trying to get rid of healing energy. They actually don't want people to heal. They don't. And see, what Spirit has been telling me is that the more and the more and the more they fight against the healing energy that is being provided to people on this planet, the worse it's going to be on them. These people have got to wake up and smell the coffee. They do. They're going to have to wake up and smell the coffee. They've been doing all kind of evil stuff up in that church. And then also the attack on women is obvious. Today was about the attack on women. Five of Swords upright, and see, this is the reason why Maxwell, the singer, said, I'm going to stand outside of this woman's work because they have got to stop doing that. These people don't realize the mistakes that they are making. So many of y'all, you may be, I'm just telling y'all what they've been doing. And they've been attacked. Oh, that's what they've been doing. They've been attacking people's family. They've been attacking people's family because the entity realized that that's why they got to the men first. That's why they sold that religion, the demon. I feel like it definitely was probably some kind of entity or something. It got the men first. It got to them first. That's how they were able to do this and to infiltrate life on this planet, because it's not supposed to be like this. We ain't supposed to have air pollution and droughts and floods, and so we ain't supposed to have all that. The reason why we having all that is because they are upsetting the balance. Okay, now I will tell you that I do believe that something is gonna transpire. Something's gonna transpire. Another thing that Christians have been trying to do behind the scenes is they've been trying to destroy other deities. Why can't these people just go on and leave it alone? Y'all, come on now. They've been trying to take energy from the woman, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine. They actually have more of an interest in dividing all of your marriages, and especially with the divine couples. They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like divine couples. They really don't. So they've been working. They have been. And they've been using candles. So if you're at a church with candles lit and you're praying for certain things, and you're affirming certain things, did you ever stop to think that maybe that was witchcraft? No, they didn't. They are in an eternal blindness. They are not only willfully blind, but they are hysterically blind. These people should not be trusted, in my opinion. Okay, that by next week, they done demonized witches today. By next week, a lot of you witches, y'all gonna have to talk to y'all spirits. I would talk to them about that tonight. I would immediately. I know I've been talking to spirit all day. They want to get people to trust them, but people always figure out that they can't trust them. They'll never be able to trust them. I'm just telling y'all what I know. You cannot trust somebody that is blind like that. Somebody that walks in blind faith cannot be trusted. So this is one of the reasons why the things are happening. This is one of the reasons why they're under judgment. Because they're judging other people for their beliefs. So that's why they have to get the karma of the judgment. But see, you got to understand that not only are you going to have to deal with the karma of your judgment, but then also you have to remember how many people Christians have murdered. How many murders have happened in the name of this religion? That is the history that they are dealing with. The crusades, the witch hunts. There should be nobody foolish enough to run around here and think that you are a witch hunter, because you're a witch yourself. You're hunting yourself. And it just makes no sense that they are too blind to see that this is they're like the two of swords at the crossroads, Elizabeth. And you know, I think that we should be lighthearted about it. I think that we should. But I think that at the same time, make sure that you are, you know, what they say, staying vigilant. Make sure that you got your stuff taken care of for real, because you know they coming for witches and healers and people that do good things. They're coming for people that are doing good on the earth. Oh, thank you for the feedback. Somebody just left me a review on Etsy. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, Ostara was amazing this year. Hello, Josiah. So yeah, you know, if they can't figure out who the enemy is when they can sit there and just open up the Bible and see that the Bible is talking about not only me, but them and the person sitting next to them, then maybe it'll be some kind of change. I've gotten to the point where I am tired of being bugged and harassed. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something. One of the popular things that witches are doing is they are breaking those generational hexes. A lot of families have been generationally hexed. Hello, hey, Santeria. Okay. A lot of the families that have been generationally hexed, they are the main ones. They can't even sleep at night barely because they thinking about what you doing and what you gonna do, and then they get scared and they got to stop that. And a lot of people have got to stop listening to these people that are saying all this crazy off the wall stuff. Stop believing that stuff. Like I will tell you that, yeah, the Bible did prophesize a lot of the stuff, but it's more so like a self-fulfilling prophecy is what they're doing. Yes, Yemaya. Thank you, Josiah. Thank you. And you know, what we do is we put up our protection. They're obviously not protected from the work that we do because they keep talking about the witches, the witches, the witches. Well, if your God was so powerful, then why is your God not protecting you from witches? Oh, did you? Cool. That is so good. Congratulations. Listen, if the God of the Bible was so good to them, why is the God of the Bible not protecting them from witchcraft? Why are they obsessed with witches? Why do they think that their lives is the way that it is because of a witch in the family? Oh, we must go after this person. Are you crazy? They have no foresight. They have no insight, and they have no idea what they're talking about. I have had people accuse me of being evil, and all I've ever wanted to do was to help this earth. That's all, and help the people on this earth. That's all I've ever wanted to do was heal people, heal the nation, heal people. And I've had people that have actually demonized me. Thank the goddess for Yemiya. I swear to goddess, because she's been protecting me this whole time, big time, from these people. And it's sad, but you know what? Please be careful with who you listen to. They are very forceful. They are very aggressive with the way that they are. They have a bad spirit on them. Yes, they do. If you are not careful, that spirit will slough off of you. That's why I don't, that's one of the reasons why I don't answer my phone for some people. Okay. I don't want whatever it is that you got sludging around you to get attached to me. I just don't want it. So y'all got to be careful even talking to these people, because this is how they get you. They get you with their words. So quit listening to these people. Okay. You got a high priestess. Yeah. Well, that's what's up. So, I really do hope that I'm gonna tell you something. I pray for every witch on this earth that they do that those religions don't harm you, because many of you guys, y'all are getting ready to step into a new arena of life. You're gonna be eating better. You're gonna have a better place to live. We're getting ready to go into the era of cleaner air. There is going to be a cleaner air initiative to where they're going to get a lot of these cars, with these, engines that are polluting the earth, all of this pollution. So we are getting ready to step into a better world while these people try to keep things the way that they are. And that's not what's meant to be. And it's nothing that they can do about it. So why are they trying to kill the messenger? This makes no sense. So what I want you guys to do is, if you feel in that energy, because it is very, thank you, Josiah, thank you. If you're feeling that oppressive energy, make sure that you guys are taking those spiritual baths, please. Make sure that you are taking them, because what it will do is it will relax you. It'll pull all of that stuff out of you, because they've been praying over your picture. They got shrines of you. They got pictures of you when you were a baby. They just sitting up there because they want to give you to this God, like Jesus was given to this deity. Jesus was sacrificed, but it wasn't for God. There would be no reason that a God that has the power, and they'll try to come up with every excuse in the book. Why would that have to happen to a person? Why would that, such profane violence to prove the presence of God, when you yourself and the air you breathe and the water that you drink, that is proof of God. Everybody always, I want a sign. Send me a sign. So they kept begging for a sign. And then lo and behold, they sat up there, and whoever Jesus was, goodness gracious, he, in my humble opinion, I feel that he was a tortured soul. It's horrible. These people don't know how to be kind. And you know what's crazy is that their religion was not outlawed after they went and killed all those innocent people, them innocent midwives. They went and killed all those people, accused them of atrocities that it was not their fault, and then went and took it to their church, felt like, well, this is what they doing anyway. So that's why they found all those bones underneath the Vatican. And these people, why are they even still, yeah, and Josiah, it ain't just in Salem. It happened in Africa too. All over the globe, they went around crusading for this God that makes no sense. I've had enough of it. Okay. All right, y'all. I got clients that are trying to call me, so I've got to go. Peace and love to all of you. Make sure that you protect yourself. Get you guys a pentagram, some tiger's eye. Get your crystals to deflect their energy back to them. And I need to get some quartz. I'm gonna put some clear quartz crystal on my Yin and Yang altar because she needs them today. That's one of the stones that she likes to have on her altar because those crystals help to deflect that energy. Yeah, because they're dangerous. They ain't doing nothing but sacrificing people to a demon. That's all Christians are doing. And either you are going to be a living sacrifice or a blood sacrifice, one or the other. They give you a choice. I'm either going to kill you, or else for the rest of your life, I'm going to use your energy to feed my demon. And it's not going to happen. Say hell no to them. And I can guarantee you that your life will get better. You'll start to feel better. You'll have more energy. Okay. You're welcome, Elizabeth. And another thing Spirit wanted me to tell the empaths and stuff. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Make sure that y'all are eating iron-rich foods, whether or not it's meat or iron-rich foods that come from plants. But they say that the iron and stuff that's in meat is much more absorbable. I agree with that. But make sure that y'all taking care of yourselves, okay? Please. Because they got y'all on these diets to where your body is there, that entity is pulling everything out of you, your life force, and you are not putting anything back in it so that your body can function and heal. And they will, and they have killed people like that. Okay, so be careful. Okay, and I'll see y'all later. Love you guys. Thank you for coming. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I'll see y'all later. Peace and